Hi, my name is Chennel Cupid, and I'll be reading an excerpt from a short story entitled Shelley. Hope you enjoy. Independence Day. 5 minutes feel like forever. I sit still on the hard plastic chair, my bottom bone sore and bruised. White jersey stained, like when you wet a toothbrush and fan the bristles in front of a mirror, covering it with little scattered beads of water. The blood, it dry up now, and it looks like rust. White jersey hanging off of my shoulders like I take a borrow, like Ma didn't buy it just the other day. Pants dusty with red sand and tearing by the crotch, the zipper teeth pinching my skin. I clang the handcuffs against the metal foot of the chair, rotating my aching wrist. I stare at the clock hanging on the wall behind the bald police officer's head sitting in front of me, my eyes on the second hand, time moving slow. The doors of the Bastia police station aren't closed. It isn't peak time, so the building is a ghost town. After 8 on a holiday, city's the place to be. Eating, drinking, and having a merry old time. Not this 2x4 sweatbox. The station's holding cell is empty, but the officer on duty prefers having me at the front desk, where he can cast his eyes on me every now and then, he says, until I'm ready to speak. I like it here too. I can see who walking in and out of the station. The officer moves from behind his desk, red nutshells falling from his shirt as he drags his lower body behind. His back bent over, looking like an acute angle on legs, with his gut pulling him down. As soon as he bends the corner, I try to wriggle my wrist out of the handcuff, but now it's twice the size, the skin a yellow purple. I eat the pain. 1 swallow, 2 swallow, 3 swallow, 4. I coming out of here soon. Monday, 30th August. I take my time walking down the steps, automatically skipping the last 2 rotten planks and his boots. I hold onto the towel around my neck as I bend to avoid the low iron beam under the house. The crickets become silent as I walk through the bald path to the outhouse. The water in the barrel is ice cold, and every time I breathe out, the air gets foggy. I don't have much time, so I lather the important parts properly with blue soap and rinse off, shivering in the dew. A little sponge off would do good in this weather, you know, I mutter to myself in the pitch black outhouse. If I didn't know my surroundings, I don't slice off my balls. I shift the galvanized door, and a familiar sound of keys jangling echoes from under the house. Pancho. I quickly wrap myself, not even bothering drying my legs and arms. The strong smell of punching hits my nose, and I make my way under the house and stop a few meters away from the figure looming in the darkness. Although I can't fully see, I feel him watching me. Ma say don't forget the door. He doesn't say anything, but I hear him hawk and spit. His shadow mirrors the action. The door swell again, and Ma don't like when she can open and close the door without it slamming, I say as I walk around him, keeping at a safe distance. He grabs the end of my towel before I make it to the stairs. Who you feel you is? You giving me instruction? I too pull on the towel and take a step backward. I just telling you what Ma say. My insides start knotting up. He spits again, but in front of him, and I hear thwack as it lands on the red dirt close to my feet. Where you running off to? You sure you wash your ass good? Pancho skins his broad mouth, his gold teeth shining a little in the darkness. Answer me when I'm talking to your boy. I yank the towel out of his tight grip, but as fast as I pull away, he catches my arm, forcing me to stumble towards him. Let me go now. My voice is calm, but I feel the anger boiling up. I take a deep breath and swallow rough, imagining taking the lid off a pot to let go of the steam. The black sky turns purple as daylight unwraps in front of us. I can see his big black eyes. They narrow on me. I watch as a thin line of spit yo-yos from his chin. He scoops it up in one swift move and wipes his fingers on his black wife beater. His grip loosens on me. He's about to release me when his eyes rest on the brown boots at the bottom of the steps. The same boots he demands me to clean ever so often. You do what I instruct you to do? His hands find the pockets in his jeans, and I don't answer. I'm not asking 2 and 3 times, eh? His eyes smaller now. I grit my teeth and try to bite back the words, but they flow out of me in one swift breath. That's not my job. My job is not to clean your shoes. His hand is around my neck. My eyes water as he squeezes harder. I fight through blurry vision, clawing at him. My head starts to feel light, and I start to choke. The veins in my neck and head like it want to burst. I stretch my arms as far as I can to get at his face. Before he finishes his sentence, I circle around him and run like Speedy Gonzales toward the front steps. His long foot flings out like a blade. I don't see it coming until I crash brap, hitting my chest and chin on the bottom of the stairs, forcing the air out of my body. I hold my jaw and groan. I taste blood. Pancho catches me by my legs and drags me kicking to the wet grassy path by the outhouse. Like that last beating wasn't enough, eh? You feel you some kind of big man, eh? Eh? Well, I go show you what happened to boys who feel is big man. The corners of his mouth wet, foaming like a pit bull. His hands greedily move up my thighs as I try to keep the towel right below my waistline. Get off of me, boy! I kick at him, landing one good blow to the throat. Pancho flies back. I feel good about it, but he bounces back like nothing happens. He clicks his tongue to the roof of his mouth before wrestling me back to the ground. You want to play? He pins my arms down with his knees and pulls off my towel. I bawl out in pain when he punches me in my side. And you want to play big man for me? He says breathless. Let me play. Pancho holds my head in place, one side of my face sinking in the wet dirt. Get off! I said get off of me, boy! Ma! He laughs, making me sick to my stomach. I call to Ma again, but she can't hear me or anything for that matter. She's out cold. He mocks me in a whiny voice and then flips me on my side with ease, my ribs feeling the brunt of all his weight. He unbuckles his jeans and flings his wife beater over my head. I feel his sticky skin against my back. I feel hands on my bottom and I squirm under him, trying to set myself free. scraping my side on stones. I freeze and then scream as this sharp pain travels through my body.